Okay, so I'm doing, I'm setting myself a challenge, yet another, this time 21-day challenge. So this I'm going to post on, I think, Saturday. It's the 2nd of January as I record this. I'm a little bit tired, because there was a new year yesterday. Welcome, Happy New Year. And I'm going through this, I'm going through a course. It's a challenge run by Manuel Puro, who I very much recommend, who does like a self-tape challenge. Every year, I think, or maybe more than once a year. I did it last year anyway, and I'm going through this one, which is in archetypes. So every day, I'm going to be looking at like different voice, different character archetypes. And here on this my YouTube channel, hello, welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Alex. I'm a voice coach. I'm a clown, I should do the things on YouTube as well. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, jump up and down, walk around in circles. Can't do that. Do whatever it is you do when you're watching YouTube videos. This is very scrappy, partly because I'm very tired. But yes, anyway, my plan is to kind of document my process of how I come up with character voices for these particular kind of archetypes that we're going through in the course, but there's a couple of reasons for that, really. One reason is so that I can get to understand how I come up with character voices, because I tend to do it quite what would be the word? I don't know. Sort of intuitively, I kind of just play around with things and go, I like that voice. However, when I'm teaching, I like to have kind of, I was going to say strict, it's not quite the word, but defined processes. So it's to help me to come up with that a bit and solidify what is my process. And the other one is just to sort of show anyone who might be deemed to watch this, hello, why or how, rather, you can come up with character voices. So I predict, I'm going to say for sure, that the first ones are going to be very scrappy as I just sort of intuitively lurch through these different voices. And maybe by the end of 21 days, we'll have a kind of clear process for coming up with character voices. But this first one is the hero. So that the first day, we all know heroes. They're the ones who go out and do the things. The protagonist, the main character. And there are lots of different types of heroes, I suppose. As I've been playing around with the script, I've been going, okay, well, I mean, you can catch a hero at different points in the hero's journey. You can get them at the beginning. Maybe they're uncertain, well, I don't know anything about the world. I'm going out. I want to stick with my old life, but I have to go out because I've got this thing that happens. Or maybe they're like, really confident, and they're going to go out and they're going to be hit down and smashed down, but they're going to keep back and come through in the end. Or any one of many other types of heroes. Many of the heroes that we look at don't look like heroes. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to show a bit of the process of coming up with this hero voice today, which was extremely scrappy. And and that's it, really. So I'm just learning my lines for the first day, I've got them written out in first letters, as you can see. It's just sort of, yeah. So what I'm just doing, I've got the script, and then I've got these first letters, and I'm just kind of like going through them to learn them, checking them up here, not in the full words. If I need to, look back at the full words which are in front of me. I've gone for a comedy one, and I'm kind of like just going through the lines, but playing out with different voices each time. So I was just going with something like, this is supposed to be comedy, but it's a hero. I thought maybe something like Little Liverpool, or I don't know. Oh, okay, fair. I've forgotten the first line now. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe bored of it. Let me get another one. Okay, maybe I through this. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Playing with my lips. None. But somehow, every time things fall apart, I'm still here. And that's got to count for something. Maybe heroism is not a boat. Maybe heroism. I've got all shy about my Irish accent now, because I was doing one yesterday with an Irish person in the room. Maybe heroism isn't about confidence or clever plans. Maybe it's just refusing to quit. when everything's on fire and everyone's screaming. I can do that. Maybe younger. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. None. But it's a bit Irish. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. Thing like Samwise Ganji. No. Mr. Frodo. I don't know, the accents are fucking me up at the moment. I'm in my head about them. Toaster. Okay. So, okay. Full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. But somehow, every time things fall apart, I'm still here. And that's got to count for something. Okay, so I got my lines, piece of paper. I learned them last night, and I'm just going to go through them. I mean, I've been kind of thinking about kind of sticking closely to my voice, my existing voice, my kind of the resting voice. So maybe just do that. Okay, so these are the scripts. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. See, I'm going to be stuck here because I'm going to be trying to explain what I'm doing while having fun with it. I think maybe I'll try not to do that and maybe just have fun with it and you can work it out. Okay. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Nothing. Okay. Full disclosure. Okay. Full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Chin. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Nothing. Nothing? None. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. But somehow every time things fall apart, I'm still here. And that's got to count for something. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm just going to do some takes, to be honest. I don't really know. I'm not trying to add anything particular. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just going, let's try this. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. But somehow, every time things fall apart, I'm still here. And that's got to count for something. What did I do there? I was like, I'm bored. Let's chuck some energy into it. Anyway, we're going to do this. I'm just going to do some takes and we're going to see. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. But somehow, every time things fall apart, I'm still here. And that's got to count for something. Maybe heroics isn't about confidence and clever plans. Maybe it's about refusing to quit when everything's on fire and everyone's screaming. I can do that. I can take the hit and stand up and keep moving forward. So yes, this is terrifying. And yes, I am wholly underprepared. But let's do it anyway. Okay, so I've just recorded my videos, and I'm going to go through them, and there are a few different options, and I just kind of messed around with them as they were. I kind of stuck pretty close to my, is my voice RP? It is not really. RP would be maybe like this, or something in that direction, but you know, this sort of neutral-ish accent that I've got. And then there were also some in a kind of American-y, a bit sketchy American voice, which seemed a little more, I've been thinking about computer games, so seemed a little bit more like a computer game code. We'll stitch together things, you can kind of see what I'm playing around with. And then, yeah,